A big glass of wine now. It's a half a bottle. I like it.
That's how I do it.
I like it.
I ordered wine on the plane and it was a shot of wine.
Vodka in there as well.
Yeah. Because on the plane coming back, or going over, it was all, because there was 4 flights. And going over, it was, I goes, yeah, can I have red wine? And it was in a shot glass, pretty much a shot. And I was like, oh. So coming back, I was more bold. I was like, can I see that big glass over there? Can you just fill that up for me?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they're like, yeah, yes, no problem.
It's free on the flights, isn't it?
Yeah. And then the last flight, I was just chasing them. Got more wine, please?
Can I vape in here?
Yeah, fuck it. I don't know who owns this gaff. I don't even know where I am. Yeah, there's doors are open. There's loads of room.
Fine.
Yeah. We should introduce the show, though.
We should introduce. Is it on?
It's on. It's always on.
Well, look at us. Season 2.
Season 2. Hi!
We fucking made it.
Our 8 listeners must be fucking delighted. I hope it's 16 now that we're times 2. Welcome to The World is Fucked.
Welcome.
It's been ages.
It's still fucked though.
It's still fucked. It's even worse now.
It is
Jesus
worse.
Christ.
Yeah, it's terrible, isn't it?
I don't want to get political.
I don't think we'll make it to season 3.
I don't think we
We'll
will.
be dead.
We're going to get nuked to fuck.
Nuked.
To
Starved.
fuck. Starved. Can't even afford butter.
Thirst.
Eggs.
Can you not afford butter and eggs?
Well, she steals it.
Of course she does.
Because I bought tomatoes
English.
yesterday. No, Scouse. I bought tomatoes. The last meal that we had, there was a caprese salad or whatever it is. It was mozzarella in a tomato, and I went, I want to make that.
Bit of basil on it as well.
That's it, all that sort of shit, right?
Caprese.
And then, but it was in a tomato cut in half, and I went, oh, I'm gonna make that for her. And I went to the supermarket, and I went, oh, these are kind of bigger tomatoes, vine tomatoes. I didn't know there was a fucking difference. And I don't know why I was honest about it, but 3 tomatoes, put it on, boop, boop, and it was $7 for 3 tomatoes. Yeah. I was like, I pulled the vines off, weigh it again. And the woman was standing over my shoulder, so I couldn't even fucking pretend. But yeah, that's what we're looking at. Can't even afford a tomato.
It's outrageous, isn't it?
I have to eat ketchup. I can't afford a tomato.
Ketchup and a daily Lunchable.
Do you know what I'm doing? Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Easy single, plastic cheese. I get ketchup and I pour it in an ice cube and freeze it and then eat it like a tomato.
Basil? What the fuck's that?
Look, it doesn't even exist. No, she grows it in the garden. That's the shit on the...
Any leaf will do.
Yeah, except nettles.
No.
Can you eat them?
You can put them in a tea.
I was given that in a tea as a kid because I had acne, and some mad woman on the road said, nettle in water, that'll cure you.
There's an old witch on the road.
Yeah, get your nettle in the water. And the acne just disappeared, but I shat myself for a week.
Aye, well, that's satanic.
That's, yeah, satanic. But welcome to season 2. So, debrief. We don't know whether we're going to get straight into quiz or we're going to get distracted.
We don't know.
We'll see what we can do this round, get this round out of the way, and then we can, or do you want to debrief?
Why don't we just see what happens?
Let's see what happens. We're on the wine.
We're on the wine, and it's been a topical few months, hasn't it? I mean, we've been off because we've been busy.
It's been insane.
We've been busy. Yeah. Festivals, shows,
months.
Holidays.
I went to Spain, and without getting too far into it, next year's show was already written.
Was it really? My Time in Spain.
No, it's called I Am Chaos.
I Am Chaos.
I just upset everyone.
Did you?
It wasn't all my fault though. I just react to people.
Jane's fault.
No, it wasn't. It was other people's fault.
Jane's fault.
No, it wasn't. Like, for example, I said, I was having a great time, and I was loving it, and it was nostalgic being back with the family. The first day, we all went, or just me and Jane's family went out for drinks. It was a great night. Second day, we went out to meet my family in the villa they rented, playing with the nephews that I haven't really met before, getting drunk, having a laugh. Brilliant. The next day, we went out, we were going out to a beach, and we were supposed to go to the Shamrock Bar, right? And I didn't know how popular the Shamrock name is for bars, so we all went to different fucking towns. So wherever we ended up in, Torremolinos or whatever, yeah, we ended up there, and everyone came there, and we're having a great laugh, drinks, da-da-da. And then going home, I was so happy in the car when we're going home, and I was nostalgic. And I remembered as a kid, we used to play Garth Brooks in the car, right? So I was getting...
Now, we've talked about
Garth.
I
know. So I was getting... And I was playing Garth Brooks and stuff. And
real Garth Brooks.
Yeah, not the Mark fella,
That's
whatever his name was. Yeah.
Now it's all flooding back.
It's all flooding back. It's all flooding. And we... So we're driving along and stuff, and I'm using my phone for the directions because we couldn't keep forgetting the name of the town that we live in, Al Jazeera or something like that. And I don't fucking know, right? And then my phone died, and then we got lost. And then I won't say who, it's not Jane, but someone came up to me and said, "You're a failure as a man, and you're a failure as a partner because you should have a power bank on you at all times."
Do you not?
No, because I'm not Bear Grylls. Do you know what I mean?
Grylls
I'm not on
with
the
his power
scouts.
bank.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, my phone died. And we don't have a charger in the car and stuff. And it all just sort of kicked off and then it spiraled and then that led to an argument.
And did that person say that in a serious tone? Or were they just
angry tone? No, angry tone.
They were like, "You've failed as a man because you don't have a power bank."
Yeah. And I was like, "You what?"
God, this gender question's getting very complicated,
I
isn't
was
it?
like, how do you know if I'm a man or not? I could be Anton.
Well,
Don't
I
assume.
mean, you know, like,
Don't assume I'm.
are you a man if you don't have a power bank?
I could fail as like the fluid liquid, the gender liquid, the water, whatever. I could fail it, but anyway, and then that led to other arguments, fluid, led to other arguments with other people, and and then it all just.
What was
exploded.
everyone jumping? Everyone was weighing in with an opinion.
No, just everything snowballed, and then someone would say something else when I'm trying to explain it, and then everything is
Trying to
my.
explain what?
Because the thing is, right?
I don't have a power bank. I'm sorry.
No, but the thing
I
is,
don't have a power bank.
I don't have a power bank, but when I was a kid, because of the ADHD and not knowing it, you got in trouble for everything, even if it wasn't your fault, and you just accept it, right? But now, and I went off meds for the week, right? And that didn't help.
Yeah.
So I probably should have stayed on meds for the week.
This is trauma.
Yeah.
This is all trauma.
So it all just came back, and in the end, I was, and then I sent a message. My ma goes, she goes, "You're depressed, and you have a temper," and I said, "I'm not depressed. I'm actually really happy. It's just
on holidays.
I'm on holidays. I'm having a great time until I failed as a man." And I goes, "And I don't have a temper." And what I said was, like, I could show you a temper, but I don't have a temper. But they all read it as a threat. And then my brother came attacking me on the second last day. "You threatened ma." Because I didn't. Because you're fucking. And then I had his missus and someone else shouting at me, and I just went, "I'll get the keys and go." And then I went, and that was it. So I apologised to my mother and my dad, but no one's talking to me. So that was tragedy plus time. New show, I Am Chaos.
Well, I tell you, because I'm going home to visit my family
Don't
as
go near
well.
mine.
Well, maybe I'll kick off too. Maybe I'll kick off.
Kick off.
You know, I've got a niece I haven't met yet.
Yeah, slap her in the
Alice.
face.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe, like, "Oh, David, this is your niece. This is Uncle David."
Yeah, take that, you little sack of shit.
Well,
You know what I mean. And she may not be a sack of shit.
she might not be. I
might
don't
be
know.
lovely.
She could be horribly racist. I mean, she's 2.
Oh, they have opinions.
That's when it starts coming.
That's when it starts. That's when they make their decision. That's when they go, "Why is that?"
I'm going to be a shitbag.
Yeah. I'm going to be a shitbag for life. But yeah, no, but Spain is amazing, and we're moving there at the end of next year.
Yeah.
Like, you can buy, mozzarella was like $1. I bought a bottle of Aldi Jaeger. Aldi Jaeger was €6.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah, it's mental. It was so cheap, and just a way of life. Like, people wake up, it's just the best way of life.
And then
people,
do a siesta.
Yeah, they wake up, they have a beer. So we're getting the car early in the morning to leave to go to the airport, and I'm driving my lads, and people just sitting there having a beer and wine in the morning.
Yeah.
And then they have a light breakfast, and then they have a heavy lunch, and then they drink a bit more, then they have a nap, and then they wake up, and then they get on with the day. They may have dinner at 10 o'clock at night.
Paella or something.
Paella.
I tell you, I love a sangria.
Oh, yeah.
Love a sangria.
Yeah. And a Cruzcampo. And a San Miguel. Is that the cat?
Is that the cat? No.
No, it's a kid.
It's a child.
I have to shut that door.
Because you're a cat owner now.
Yeah,
That's an update. Welcome. Well, I would say welcome to the cat owner club, but as everybody knows, mine died.
Yeah,
so
well,
I'm no longer in that
maybe
club.
your cat's soul is in this cat.
Maybe. When was she born?
I don't know.
How old is she?
Do cats have ages?
Yes.
They've got 9 lives, I know that.
Well, you know, mine didn't.
You're like waiting. Yeah. Nah, she's good. Because Jane, what's the word? Volunteers in the SPCA, and then she said, "We're gonna."
I couldn't do that because I would
strangle everything.
Well, I'd end up with hundreds of cats.
Yeah.
And the dogs would all starve.
Yeah.
Because I'd be like, whatever.
Yeah.
Not you,
feed
Ramsey.
yourself.
If you ended up,
Yeah.
you know, I'd be like, fair enough.
Your ancestors used to hunt, and look at you now begging
Look
for
at you
food.
now with your little accessory on.
Yeah, what, you think you're the pirate?
You
Grow
gay.
up, will you? Yeah, he is a gay dog.
He's a little.
I told you that, didn't I?
I don't think you've told me that. I didn't know
It's
he
a
was a
shame,
gay
bro.
dog.
He
Is
tries
that
to
why
put-
he likes me so much?
Yeah, he's trying to get
He wants
into
us to watch RuPaul's Drag Race together.
Yeah, and
He wants to do a
Sex and the City.
Eurovision night.
Go out for bottomless brunch. yeah.
Oh.
No, he tries to pull him with our dogs. That's how he
does he?
told
Oh,
us.
he's a top thing.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good.
And then Jane brought him for a walk, and then she came back. And that's our spot.
Hello.
And then Jane came back and she goes, "Oh, we tried to bum another dog," and I goes, "All right." And then she goes, "But this time I think his willy went in." And I was like, "Oh," and then she goes, "I didn't know what to do."
No lube.
She goes, "I had to pull him
She was
off."
like, I just spit on it.
No, she goes, "I had to pull him off." I'm like,
Should have let him finish in the dog.
but he doesn't know what he's doing. He just knows he has to put it somewhere. Look at that, the dog and the cat.
Look at them there.
The dog and the cat.
friendly.
You're
How
not-
nice.
You're not getting up, Ramsey. The cat, that's the cat spot.
The cat's small enough that she can get up. You're massive.
Yeah, you are too big. I don't even know where. You are too big,
Yeah.
so you got to stay there. But yeah, so yeah, because Jane fostered, she said, "I'm going to foster one cat." Then she came back with 4. And then I've never been into cats. And then this one used to sit in my head and my shoulder.
They're
I went,
good, aren't
"I'm
they?"
fucking having that. I have to
She's
get her.
purring away.
Little Karen. Karen
I
the cat.
love cats.
You're second best now, Ramsey.
Speaking of second best, I lost the Billy T.
Oh God, I'm completely shocked. I cannot,
too.
cannot believe it. But
No.
well done on getting nominated.
Well, yeah, it was it was a wild ride.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, and if you were one of the 8 listeners that came to the show, don't know if any of you did.
I'm sure all 8 were there, except for Paul, because he's in Ireland.
Yeah, sorry, Paul, you missed out.
But we'll give you a rundown.
Aye, well, basically, people were saying it was the greatest show anyone's ever written.
I heard
I
that.
didn't say
I was
that.
there.
You were there. You
was there.
came, didn't you?
I was there
I
on
went
the-
to your show as
I
well.
know, yeah. Support.
That's how it works.
Who else came to my show?
Yeah.
Well, people.
Well, I don't know. I mean, people came. I mean, I sold pretty well, actually. I did quite well for sales.
Yeah.
Just can't win an award.
Yeah.
Can't win an award.
Not in Auckland. Go down to Dunedin. They're throwing them out.
Cause you're listening to the world is
Hilarious.
It's mental. And then when he won, right, and I was getting shit-faced in that bar, I told you this, I was in the toilet and I opened the door as he was walking in and he had a towel around his neck and I just washed my hands and I goes, "Oh, nice one." And I dried my hands. And I didn't realise I did it until I went, "Oh, shit." And
Yeah,
then
no, it's fine, I think.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why
just a
I
towel.
mean, to be fair, had I won it, it would have just gone in my bathroom.
Yeah.
It would have been the hand towel and because I think that's hilarious.
yeah, I think it's funny.
But here's the true award of the whole festival, right? Q Theatre made a canvas print
Yeah.
of my face. I'm getting to keep it.
How did that even happen? Because I seen that. And
I don't know. They messaged me asking if I wanted a poster, and I thought they meant like, in the window,
Yeah.
just like a poster, like
Yeah,
normal.
yeah.
So I'm assuming it came from that. But and obviously the photo was good. Credit Megan Goldsman.
So did they
you
take
should
the
use
photo?
Megan Goldsman
Oh, yeah.
if you want a photographer.
Yeah.
She took it was one of my headshots
Yeah.
for the show.
Yeah.
And I just sent it because I like that photo.
Yeah.
Canvas print. I'm getting to keep it.
Nice.
It's going above my bed. The first of many portraits of myself
I'd
I
have
will
it-
hang in my house.
I'd have it in the sitting room where people have to look at it.
Yeah, I
so
might even put it-
over the TV or
I
something.
might even put it outside.
It's laminated.
Just-
Because my certificate is in the toilet.
Yeah.
So just when someone sits down,
What certificate?
the best MC for
Best-
the
oh, yeah.
comedy girl, I'm going,
we
anyone
were
that,
up against one another for that, eh?
yeah, and
Didn't win that
yeah.
Cause you're listening to the world is
Manana.
Manana.
You can leave this bit in, and we'll just leave it mysterious as to what I was talking about.
That's a really interesting story, what you just told me.
They
but-
can all go and fuck themselves, Alan.
and they probably do. They probably fuck themselves.
What choice do they have?
Yeah. No,
I'll tell you who else I'm pissed off with.
go on.
And then beep. But
cause you're listening to the world is
Yeah, it's been an insane few months. Melbourne. We had the mini little podcast in the middle in the comedy club.
Yes, we should have made that a special. That should have been the Comedy Club special.
We still can.
Podcast.
It's there.
Well, that's what it is now,
It is.
retrospectively.
That was the special,
That
the
was
end
a
of season.
special. That was an end of season.
End of season 1 special.
Yeah.
And now we're on season 2.
Season 2. Is
Yeah.
anything going to be different?
We're going to try and get back to actual quiz stuff.
Yeah. And I'm going to be less angry.
Yeah.
I've been quite angry.
Well, you've been through a lot.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And now life is just slightly easier.
Well, I mean, the cat died.
Yeah, but there's a new cat, and you can borrow her whenever you want.
All right, then.
Yeah. Karen. Doesn't know her name yet. Karen.
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 Karen. Karen.
Karen, I need you to come back with me.
Ramsey. Yeah, you know your name, because you're not a cat.
She's an idiot.
That is a dumb cat. I've never met a dumber. Dogs, smart cats. Look at her licking herself, you fucking weirdo. What are you into? What are you into?
What's she doing?
Yeah.
Do you know what's interesting about a cat, though? And this is something I'm a bit jealous of. No part of their own body they can't reach with their tongue.
Listen, I seen her lick her own arsehole.
If I could do... I mean, I'd never be out of the house.
I'd never be able
I'd never be out of the house.
I'd be all over it.
Honestly. Like,
be like-
you'd be like, can we do a podcast? I'd be like,
no.
no.
I'm a scat man.
That's what I'd
Just
be
licking your
doing.
own bum bum. Ramsey, no one wants to play with
I
you.
don't want to play with your ripped up toy.
Ramsey, I bought that for you yesterday. You break everything. Why do you ruin everything? We have a cat now who licks her own bum bum.
Yeah.
Ski ba ba ba. Good boy. But yeah, we should get into a bit of quizzing.
Let's do
and
it.
then get
For
distracted
God's
again.
sake, let's do it.
It's been a while since we quiz.
I'm excited. I feel like I've become less intelligent.
Oh,
while
well,
we've
you
not been
covered
doing
my
it.
quiz.
I did. I assume some of the 8 listeners listen.
Yeah.
They might have been there, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I'm sorry.
No, you did a good job. It's a hard quiz to do.
I
It's a
think
weird
they
quiz.
gave me a lot of grace because I didn't know what was happening.
Yeah.
So-
But see, I make the joke every week. You all right? I make the joke every week that it's not a real quiz.
Luckily, everybody that was there sort of knew that, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
And there was a guy that came up to me at the end, and they weren't even doing the quiz.
Yeah.
I had said to them, do you want to do the quiz?
Yeah.
And they were like, nah, we might leave. But they stayed the whole thing.
Yeah, they
and just
enjoy it.
watched.
They watch it. You get a lot
He
of that.
came up to me and he was like,
They're called
"Listen,
perverts."
I used to MC for the military. That's
yeah.
what I said, Ramsey.
Impressive.
I used to do MCing for like the military. I'm a former militaryman or something
Yeah.
like that. Former army man. And
I'm an army
he
man.
goes, you're really good.
Yeah.
I went,
Well, you know that.
I know. It's my job.
Yeah. This is what I do.
It's literally my job.
Yeah. But you get people come up and say that, go,
You're really good
Yeah,
at
it's like,
talking to groups of people you
like-
don't know.
that's my career.
That's
yeah,
literally
this
my.
is what I'm getting paid to do.
That's my only skill.
It's my only skill.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm like, all I have is talking.
She wants to get on the dog, but she doesn't know what to. She
know-
doesn't
she
know.
can jump on the dog
She
if she
doesn't
wants to.
know what he's gonna
You're
do.
right. Yeah. Ooh, go on, sit on him. That's my dream. Is her sitting on him.
She will. She
will.
will in time.
And he better allow it, all right? Second best.
He was gonna let it happen there, but she was a bit nervous. She's not sure.
Yeah,
Because he could kill her easily.
Yeah, but he wouldn't. She'd kill him.
But he could kill her.
he could kill me.
But to be fair, killing something is easy.
Listen, of course it is.
If you take away all the emotion. I killed a cockroach the other night. Still lying dead in my bathtub.
Yeah. And you look at it every day and go, that'll fucking teach you. And then
That's exactly what I've been doing.
and then all the other cockroaches that walk in, you go, oh, he's dangerous. He
Just this
left him.
tiny way of having some power over your life.
Do you know what I love?
mean?
I have the tennis racket and I'm killing flies. And there was flies having sex. And I was like, oh, I'm going to fucking get them. And I love killing flies having sex.
Yes.
Because they came and went at the same time.
I
Just
love
go,
that. Yes.
And then that's it. See you later. And then the zap, if you use the tennis racket.
Imagine dying. Imagine dying during a
It's the best way.
casual fling.
It's the best way to go. Looking into all of their billions of eyes.
Unless it's choking each other. or
Choking
something.
each other with their fucking weird hands.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, yeah.
Take that. Hit me with your wing. Yeah, all that sort of shit.
Didn't they do that?
Yeah, they do.
They
They're
get
into it.
kinky with their
Do you know what? I
wings.
think penguins are the
Ramsey, I think you're going to slobber all over me if you lie there.
yeah, Ramsey.
And I'm not keen. This is a nice cardigan.
Not anymore. She's after ripping the shit out of it.
She's ripped the shit out of it. He's slobbering all over it.
Look, there you go. Pets for you. Look at that.
Oh, look at her there. Just fucking, I'm surrounded by animals.
penguins are the,
Animals I don't even want to eat.
Yeah, well, you don't like pussy. We're going to do this round 50-50, right? You got to tell me, are the following haircuts Princess Diana or George Michael?
Okay.
Right? Here we go. So
This round was designed for me.
that's what I was thinking when I made it the other day, and I went...
In honour of David.
I need
in
to
memory
do this.
of
Yeah,
David
yeah,
Stewart.
Yeah, a bit of George
I want
Michael.
this at my funeral.
Yeah, and then this is difficult. So here, the first one. Is that George Michael or Princess Diana?
That's George Michael.
Of course it is, because it looks like...
I just think Princess Diana wouldn't have such flyaway. Princess Diana, how could you? Do you know what? I'm glad.
Yeah. See what I mean? It's a hard round.
Wow.
Next one.
That's Princess Diana.
Is it? Why is
I
this
hope so.
clicking? There you go,
Right.
of course. Yeah, that was easy. Okay.
I've got that photo on my wall. at home.
I know you do. Covered in kisses.
Oh, now.
Now. Look at this.
I can see some earrings.
Oh, fuck.
Princess Diana would never wear a hoop like that.
She would. She loved the hoop.
No.
She fucking loved the hoop. She was all about the hoop.
She was all about her hoop.
Yeah.
That's him. That's
George
That's
Michael.
George Michael.
It is George Michael from coolmanshair.com.
Do you know, weirdly though, if you'd done eyebrows, George Michael or Princess Diana, I wouldn't have been able to tell.
Really?
I don't know.
Next week. Number 4.
Oh, that's George Michael. It's got to be.
You reckon?
Well, actually, going on instinct, yes, George Michael.
George Michael? Yeah, that's from a record or something.
Phew.
Number 5.
Diana.
Yeah.
That's our Princess of
That's
Hearts.
dirty Diana.
That's George Michael.
It is George Michael, yeah.
But he's doing his Princess Diana impression.
He's going through his Princess Diana phase.
How did you come up with this idea?
Someone sent me an idea, and then I was like, I can make a whole round out of this.
That could be a Princess Diana wig he's wearing.
Yeah, well, it's probably her scalp.
George
Number
Michael.
6. Yeah, number 6, George Michael.
Jesus, this is actually quite difficult.
It's hard, isn't it? It's
It
difficult.
is hard.
Number 7.
Oh, now I feel demotivated.
Fuck this quiz.
That could be anyone.
It could be anyone. It could be Luke Skywalker.
It could be Luke Skywalker, actually. That could be Luke Skywalker.
Maybe it is.
But it's not.
Who was it?
George Michael.
Yeah, Georgie.
Oh, we side
Final one,
profile
yeah,
there,
you
thank
smashed
God.
it.
Oh, well.
The final one.
Now, there's a clue here.
Where?
Where? I reckon that's probably George Michael. No, I think that's Princess Diana.
George Michael.
You've done that.
I haven't.
You've edited that.
That's
entirely.
real.
No.
That's real.
No,
That's
no,
real.
that's not real.
That was from the Sun newspaper.
From the Sun, they've edited it. There's some fucking...
I did it.
There's chicanery going on here, and I don't like it, Alan.
I like it because it gets a laugh and it annoys people at quiz.
Well, it's infuriated me.
Yeah, well,
You're
fucking-
lucky there's still wine in this, or I'd have glassed you.
There's a half a bottle in that. The face is gone. Right, let's get into quizzing. Why was a Brazilian pastor arrested?
Oh, Christ, there it is. There's the question. Here we go.
Here we go. It's been a while
Right.
since we did quiz.
I know.
It's mad.
I know, I'm excited.
He told female churchgoers that, like Jesus, his body is bread, so he encouraged them to perform blowjobs on him for nutrition.
You've spelt nutrition wrong. I hope you
couldn't
don't mind me
care.
pointing that
I don't care.
out.
Do you reckon I fucking pay attention to this?
No.
He told female churchgoers that, like Jesus, his blood is wine, but in order to receive a standard glass, they must perform a sneaky blowjob on him.
Why is it just women then?
It could be men as well, I don't know.
Are you saying that this pastor lied to these women in order to get them to perform sexual acts upon him?
I'm not saying it. One of them is true. He told female churchgoers that his semen is holy milk, which they must suck out.
Which they must suck out.
Yeah, I know, spelling mistake again, but listen.
Well, no, listen, I wasn't even going to bother.
I wrote this 4 or 5, 6
Imagine
years ago.
like, no, but sack out, because that's not them giving him a blowjob, is it? That's them just getting down, putting it in their mouth and being like,
Yeah, but you'd want to have some suction on you.
yeah,
Without
but they're
friction
not,
to
they're
get
not,
that.
they're not sort of, they're not like stimulating it.
Yeah,
They're just
I
sucking
reckon
on it.
he's already stimulated.
Oh,
already.
you reckon he's had
I
a
reckon
wee
he's fluffed up to fuck. I reckon
under his
he is.
carpet.
Yeah, he is post fluffed and he's ready to go. And he's like, right, get ready for your holy milk.
Also, the blood is concerning, isn't it? Because surely if you've got half a brain, you'd be like, is there blood in your semen? Because that's
Yeah.
probably cancer.
You need to get that checked.
That's,
God has let you down.
God's very much let you
He
down.
has stabbed you in the testy.
So, with all of that in mind,
Yeah.
I'm going to say first answer of season 2.
First answer,
that
season 2.
He told female churchgoers that, like Jesus, his body is bread, so he encouraged them to perform blowjobs on him for nutrition.
Nutrition. Well, here's the answer. Pastor arrested for convincing followers his penis contained holy milk.
I mean, that is charisma.
It's also just mental.
Is that the pastor there?
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
pastor.
Oh, and there he is again. Oh, and there's them.
There's them going, oh, that milk was delicious.
Look at them all. They're all so concerned.
Yeah, going, was that milk? How do you feel after that? Pregnant.
What? So, wait, did he do this just in front of everyone? And
I don't know. I'm sure there's videos. What's his name? We could go down
I'm
a
not
rabbit hole.
interested in,
Yeah.
in seeing it, to be honest.
Yeah. But there he is. That's the man. He looks like the fella of that show where they make drugs. I can't remember the name of the show. I'm still jet lagged.
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. Jesus Christ.
I've never seen it.
It's really good.
People are always going on about
Oh,
how good
they
it is.
go on and on and on about it. And then you watch it and you go, it's really good.
Well, I think I watched the first episode because people talked about it, and I was like, yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
Tell you what I've been watching lately.
What?
Absolutely love it. Ramsay's
Kitchen.
Hotel
Yeah,
Hell.
yeah.
Not Hotel Hell.
Hell Hotel.
Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen. Season 19. Just watched it all on YouTube, guys.
All on YouTube. Don't pay anything.
Don't pay anything. All on
Get
YouTube.
it illegally.
Season 19 and season 20. Halfway through that. That's the Young Guns edition.
Yeah. Kids.
No.
Ah.
Just young chefs.
Ah, young chefs.
Young chefs.
Young chefs. Yeah.
I just like it when he goes mental at them.
Oh, I love watching anyone go mental.
Like raw chicken. And then you're sitting there like with all your sort of, all the skills of a sort of basic home, home cook.
I can cook
I'm
some-
not a chef, but I can cook.
I can
you know.
toast.
But then he cuts the chicken in half. Red,
raw.
practically red in the middle. He's
Yeah.
like, this chicken's raw.
And
I'm
chicken
like-
shouldn't be red.
I'm sitting there at home, arrogantly,
Yeah.
like, yeah,
Yeah. I can cook a chicken.
it is.
Yeah. What are you doing on the telly?
Got this one point where I was watching it and there was a bit of a steak or something. And when I saw it, I said to myself, I was watching it, I said to myself, that steak's overdone. And there he was going, this is well done. And I was like,
Well done
I'm
to
a
me.
chef.
Yeah.
I'm
Did
a
you do
chef.
this yourself? Is that how you check something like
you
that?
check it. It's something like, something like you do something with your hand and
Yeah.
it's different.
You cook the fucking
It's funny
steak.
because I don't know which one's which, but I still poke my steak anytime I make a steak.
Yeah.
But you just know it by time.
You just cook it.
You just cook your steak.
Just cook your steak.
Cook your steak.
The starving kids around the world
Tell you what I did the other day.
cook the steak.
I did. And I made a peppercorn sauce.
Nice.
I can cook, by the way, everyone.
Yeah, you can.
Made a peppercorn sauce. Face scratch.
From scratch. I made steak last night.
What did you have with it?
It was this mad
Like,
shit.
just steak on a stick.
No, because the last meal we had in Spain, I can't remember, Shibu Shibu or something like that. We went to this restaurant
It's a
bar.
Japanese dog, I think.
Yeah, I know, but it was but that's what they called it, and I googled it, and it doesn't exist. But it's a Japanese meal, but it's a Dutch bar in Spain, and they were great. They were fun. But anyway, it's bean sprouts wrapped in sliced steak.
Beautiful.
It was fucking amazing. Smashed
Beautiful.
the fuck out. So we had that, and I made it last night, and the expensive tomatoes, and that was it. And do you know what? It was cooked. I should be on the fucking telly with Chef Ramsay.
I think I should be as well.
Yeah.
I watched this and I'm like, I could do that.
Yeah, I bet you.
I made a mushroom gravy last night.
Ooh,
It was delicious.
what's mushrooms? Unless
Do
it's
you not like mushrooms?
unless it's magic.
They weren't magic. These were mundane.
Oh, get the fucking Harry Potter
It
mushrooms
was a
out.
delicious mushroom
Leviosa.
gravy. Had it over sausages, some potatoes, some peas.
Listen, you can survive. You don't need money.
I don't need money.
You can forage. You can forage for mushrooms and just steal sausages.
forage for sausages.
Yeah, just find them in the supermarket and run out the door.
Just make them yourself.
make
Out
them
of
yourself.
whatever bits of offal you've got lying around the house.
I'm devastated. Irish pudding, I love it. And I forgot there was some in the fridge.
What's Irish pudding?
It's just fucking amazing.
Is it a blood sausage? Like
No,
black pudding?
there's black pudding and white pudding.
Yeah,
And,
are we talking white pudding?
white pudding.
In Scotland, we call that mealy Jimmy.
a mealy Jimmy, and it's amazing. And I only on the last day I realised there was a whole load of it still in the fridge, and I had to leave it there. I was devastated.
I love black pudding.
Yeah,
But I tell you, the black pudding you can get here,
rotten.
rotten.
Yeah,
Absolutely disgusting.
I'm pretty sure they piss in it. You want proper black pudding?
Yeah.
You know
Let's
what I mean?
move on.
Sorry, I might be hungry. There he is.
There
right.
she is. Well, that should put you off.
What did a clueless old lady accidentally use instead of thermal socks? A. Condoms. B. Rubber vagina sex toy. C. Gloves.
Oh, gloves. How charming.
Yeah, she's really
You're
long
gloves.
toes.
Oh,
Oh,
Edith, what
Yeah.
have you done with the gloves? You put the
just-
gloves on your feet, you
my
stupid
toes
bitch.
won't reach the end of the fingers.
She thinks she's got mutated toes.
Yeah, she's trying to keep warm.
She's just cold because old people can't afford heat.
No.
All right, Ramsey. What
And
is
they have
going
weird,
on?
dusty bones.
Weird, dusty, cold bones.
Yeah, and the cold gets them, so they have
Why
to keep...
would this clueless old woman have 2 rubber vagina sex toys? That's
Could
my
be-
question.
Could be a mad bitch. Could be just a mad old bitch. Yeah, I got my little condoms and my little vagina sex toys, my little strap-on dildo up my bum to keep me warm.
The
She could
thing
be on them.
is, it's got to be condoms.
Of course,
It has to.
because it makes sense.
Has to be condoms.
So why wouldn't it be gloves?
well, because oh, Ramsey, what the fuck?
Fucking wait,
What are you doing?
Ramsey, no, that's not your spot. I'll send you off. Now sit down, lie down. So
I mean, my God,
she's like, this is my sofa. Look
ridiculous.
at the sad face.
He's raging.
Look at the size of him as well.
Get off my cardigan, you cunt.
He's on a mad one. You're all right.
What's wrong with you?
You're not being replaced, all right? Just relax.
Just calm down.
Yeah. Look, you're going mental. Look at you. You're hysterical.
He's out of control.
He's out of control. Give me your ear.
Some Valium. Well, I'm going to go ahead and say it's not gloves because if it was gloves, I don't see why this story would be noteworthy in any way.
Yeah, true. So it has to be A or B.
It's got to be. And
Yeah.
I don't think a clueless old woman, I don't know where she would get rubber vagina sex toys.
The
I
sex
mean,
shop.
this isn't something you accidentally stumble across.
No, there's none here.
You know, like where you open a drawer in your house and you're like, oh yeah, remember that time I bought a painting palette?
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah.
so you could understand why it was there.
Yeah.
Never once
That I
would
accidentally
that
buy.
happen with a rubber vagina sex toy.
Yeah.
But condoms, sometimes you get them for free and they're just lying about.
They're just
the place.
everywhere. You can't move for
Mind
condoms.
you, she would have to open and unravel the condom.
It's a used condom on the floor.
That would be terrible. And in Venice, they've got these things called water shoes, which are essentially condoms for your feet anyway.
Are they?
Yeah, because it floods all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Condoms.
Condoms.
おばあちゃんそれ何履いてるん
靴下冷え性の
どこで見つけたん
あんた
She's
の部
gonna
屋
lose
で
those
い
feet.
や、それ俺のおな。
おな何
いや、ごめん。それもう、貸すわ。ちゃんと洗って返しな。
いらんの
ちゃんと洗って返しな。性病なりたくないし。
ええやないか
ちゃんと足引っ張って。やばい。じゃあ足引っ張って。
Oh.
How did she get them on? Like that's...
ちゃんとかかとやってかかと。
Yeah.
やばいやばい、ちぎ
She
る。
used the lube from the used condoms.
やばいやば
Probably
い。
still damp inside.
やばいやばいやばい。
Why does he have two?
I don't know.
Is
Google.
one of them younger?
I don't know.
What's going on there?
I don't know. I just thought that was mental.
I suppose I've got a friend, I won't mention her name, but I've got a friend back home who does collect like dildos.
Yeah.
But she
Used
doesn't use
ones? Oh.
no, she doesn't even use all of them. She just displays
Well, she
them
can't
on a
use them all
shelf
at
in
once.
her bedroom.
She can.
She can use them all at once.
She's got a whopper fanny.
But she's like, you know, oh, that's hilarious. There's one that somebody's made that's like a dildo of a dragon.
Yeah.
A dragon's penis.
Yeah.
You know, not in the shape of a dragon. It's
Because
what
that would be painful.
it's what this person imagines a dragon's penis would look like.
Yeah.
So they've made a dildo of it. She's
Yeah.
like, that's funny. So she buys it.
And she laughs every time she uses it. This is so funny.
Cackling like
Yeah.
a witch.
Yeah. On a dragon's dick.
Yeah. I think
Dragon's dick.
she's got a few like.
What's the weird, like, is the dragon's dick the weirdest one?
I don't know, I've never seen that.
I told you, did I tell you, you can get all these superhero sex toys. And like the Hulk's fist and stuff like that, right? And I had it in the quiz before.
Hulk's fist.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah, it's massive. And but there's
That's
all
like,
these...
no, but that's impossibly huge. I tell you
there's
what,
big fannies, man.
it's amazing what people can put in them,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Well, everything's a dildo if you're brave enough. That's what they
true.
say, isn't
That's
it?
what I've always said.
Superhero sex toys, right? Well, you see this. And I had this in quiz before. And it was the second last round. There you go. Oh, sorry, it's the Hulk stick.
Oh, the Hulk
The
stick.
hammer.
The hammer.
The hammer from Thor.
Oh, right. Is that Black Widow's vagina?
Yeah, that's Black Widow's fanny.
And you got Captain America's butt plug.
yeah, Captain America's bum
What's
plug.
this? A missile.
It must be Super Arrow Man.
So you can put his arrow in you.
Yeah, you can.
That's lovely.
And the thing is, you have to put it all the way
How
through
much
because it's an
are they?
arrow. You can't pull it back out because it'll kill you. And anyway, so I don't know.
$99 for the
Yeah,
Hulk stick.
the Infinity Fit. Yeah.
The Infinity Fist.
Because I always thought this: well, if David Banner was having sex with someone,
Bruce Banner.
whatever. I watched the other shows. Bruce Banner, right? Bruce or David Banner, whatever name.
And then turned into the Hulk halfway
he'd split
through.
the woman in two.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa.
That's the excitement of it.
Yeah, because he gets his heart rate too high. I'm fascinated by this. But anyway, I had it in quiz, right? And it was 9 o'clock and it was the second last round and it was all these dildos on the screen. And then the Hulk stick, no, it wasn't, maybe it was the Hulk stick. And then a kid walked by with his parent and goes, Incredible Hulk!
Oh, no.
And everyone, Jesus,
Now he's gay.
why was there a kid in the bar at 9 o'clock? Yeah, and now
Well,
he got one.
That's now he's gay.
Yeah, now he's gay for green things. He's green gay.
That's how it happens.
That's
which
how
is
it
the
happens.
worst kind of gay.
The green gay. That's a
Oh.
septic. That's a septic.
A septic
penis.
gay.
Yeah, it's a septic gay. He's going to be riddled.
That's a
Or she.
gangrenous gay.
That's like, even the doctor won't go near it. You go, nah, you're not going to make a kid. I shouldn't have said kid. How?
You're gangrenous and gay.
Yeah.
It's
you.
not go- Life is going to be very difficult for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Put that tie into an aqueduct, 'cause you're listening